There's a famous saying in show business that advises actors to never work with children or animals due to how unpredictable they can be. Of course, that advice is now outdated as modern movie technology makes it possible to create what was truly unimaginable in the past and makes it all too real. Alpha captures what's meant to be the first incident of humans befriending wild wolves, setting the groundwork for the relationship we share and enjoy with the canine species today. Set in Europe 20,000 years ago, the harsh and unforgiving landscape of the Ice Age forms a backdrop to this fictional tale as young Keda, played by Cody Smith-McPhee, is injured and left for dead after a mishap during a hunting expedition. Keda is the son of the chief of a tribe, so he has the additional pressure of proving himself as the worthy son. An important side note, since the film is set so far back in time, they speak a language unknown to us, so all dialogue can only be understood through the subtitles. So be prepared for that. But there's not a ton of dialogue, so it's all good. Back to the story, Keda needs to make his way back home and he befriends an injured wolf whom he names Alpha. Together they both learn to coexist as they fight the unforgiving elements of nature and other predators to survive the ordeal. The 22-year-old Smith-McPhee is tasked with most of the acting duties and he proves he's capable of holding his own as the star of this film along with his charming canine co-star. Actually, it's unfair to say the wolf steals the limelight whenever he's on screen, but Smith-McPhee was quite impressive in this role. This guy is a leading star in the making. Now, let's accept that the factual accuracy in the film is up for debate. For instance, the amount of time taken for the trust to grow between Keda and Alpha is greatly exaggerated as it occurs swiftly over the course of the film. But these cinematic liberties are acceptable within the realm of what the film seeks to achieve. The story itself is relatively straightforward, which might get predictable, and yet it's an engrossing journey. It really helps that this Ice Age is envisioned by director Albert Hughes as a time of great natural beauty. There are some breathtaking vistas of Europe 20,000 years ago. Vivid colors blend with stark, barren lands to create a sense of wonder. Seriously, there were some sequences that left me awestruck. The stunning cinematography here is magnified in IMAX 3D, so it's well worth the extra price of the ticket. In fact, I'd go as far as saying that you'd be missing out if you chose to watch this film in any other format. Alpha works as an origin fable of how dogs became best friends to humans. It's also a coming-of-age tale of a young boy's painful journey into adulthood while imagining how a sense of caring for a species other than our own came to be. Although that premise might sound sugary, the tonality of this film is hardly saccharine, and it doesn't shy away from showcasing some of the brutalities of prehistoric times. This is not a kids' movie, so get ready for some mildly queasy scenes. Now, I'm someone who loves dogs, so I enjoy this movie for sentimental reasons. But of course, not everyone is. Although the plot is hardly innovative, there's enough spectacular cinematography and technical wizardry on display for discerning viewers to be significantly engaged by Alpha. But I'd say that this gritty and heartwarming fictional backstory is essential viewing for every dog lover. I'm going with 4 stars for Alpha. It's a tribute to one of the most unique relationships we share with our furry friends and certainly worth the trip to your nearest IMAX theatre. That was my review of Alpha. Let's check out what the audiences have to say about it.
So I like the movie about, it was a new concept kind of a thing. It was based in Stone Age, the prehistoric ages with the dog. Same kind of thing, but it was based in I like the graphics as well, and I like the action as well.
The movie was great. I actually enjoyed the bonding and all. And secondly, I love the VFX part of it. Like, it was really amazing. So yeah.
Yeah, I really like it. This is really outstanding. It is awesome, I can say.
The movie was fantastic. It's fabulous. It's for adventures, real emotions, and the love between animals and humans. All those are fantastic.
Guys, have you watched Alpha? Did it appease the dog lover in you? What did you think of this film? Leave your comments and thoughts below. And as always, catch film reviews and more on It's Entertainment, only on Mirror Now, you first.